Now let's watch this one. Capturing violent fugitives with U.S. Marshals. I can watch this on Twitch, right? If it's on YouTube, right? I can watch this on Twitch. Pretty sure. I don't think nothing bad is gonna happen.
U.S. Marshals arrest warrant. Kevin, come to the door with your hands up. Do it now.
You got a warrant for your arrest. Set the backpack down, or you're gonna get tased.
Our mission is violent fugitives.
Y'all think somebody's gonna get tackled?
One of our goals is to make sure
Y'all think
that
somebody's
we're
gonna get
shrinking
tackled?
their world smaller and smaller and smaller.
They're doing it already. Too late.
Nope.
Watch crossfire, watch crossfire. He's making
Whoa! There's also GTA
Suspect
stuff.
confirmed.
For 3 days, my team and I embedded with the U.S. Marshals Northern Ohio Violent Fugitive Task Force. Their job is to hunt down fugitives wanted for murder, armed robbery, domestic violence, and other serious crimes. In doing so, we witnessed raids that resulted in arrests and others that escalated into high-speed chases, foot pursuits, and full-blown manhunts. So join us today as we take you inside the hunt for some of Ohio's most dangerous outlaws. But first, folks, a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode. First, let me tell you about this. She went so you to and U.S. Marshals. It's a dream come true. A lot of these guys are willing to run, willing to fight, and so these marshals get themselves into some dangerous territory. Let's head to the office. Let's get some outlaws. Top of the morning to you. How are you? Good to meet you.
Josh.
I'm Tommy.
What's up, Tommy?
Thanks for having us, man. How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Doing good. What do we got
Josh,
cooking?
supervisor deputy.
Brewing.
Hopefully none of these guys are on your list.
According to his crew.
Nope.
What's like the U.S. Marshal? What is that?
All right, so we're
Is
just
that
about to
like
head out on the first mission of the morning. They're getting comms in order. They're prepping.
Is that like
they're getting
SWAT
everything
team or
arranged,
something?
And it's kind of that calm before the storm. And you can tell that we're going to be in a nice fleet heading towards whoever the first suspect is. And I just got to say, so far, my money's on these guys. I'm just trying to picture the mindset of someone on the run. How are they moving? How are they operating? Like, it's not an easy life at all. Like, do you have a house to live at? Because they're probably getting hit immediately by law enforcement. There's a lot of logistical issues of being on the run. Just see how this all pans out. So you might be wondering who all is assembled here and how the U.S. Marshals operate. Here's how it works. In each task force, there are only a small handful of actual U.S. Marshals. The rest
Oh,
of the
it is
team
like
are
SWAT.
regional police that have been deputized by the Marshal Service and therefore given the authority of a U.S. Marshal while on duty for these raids. Within this group are Cleveland and Akron officers that are familiar with these neighborhoods and backed by informant networks that help provide the latest intelligence on these fugitives. They're also joined here by suburban and rural officers who bring additional muscle to the operation.
They got the blickies. They got the butters. They
For
got the
this case that we're going to
shields.
deal with, we got information to
got
believe
the
that this
vests.
guy's at a place in Akron.
They on
so
some
what we're gonna
Rainbow
do
Six
now
Siege stuff.
is
Facts.
we got a meeting location that we're all going to go there. We're going to get out. We're going to brief up the fugitive, the house we're going to be dealing with, come up with a tactical plan to do that, and then we're going to go knock it out. My name is Josh Lau. I'm a deputy U.S.
I sound like
Marshal
somebody just trying
in
to hit
Northern
the
District of
wall.
Ohio. I've been doing this since 2010, so going on 15 years. We hunt down and arrest violent fugitives.
Daniel Brown, I'm a deputy United States Marshal.
And how long you been doing this?
A little over 5 years.
And how would you describe your job?
Unique. It's something new every day. We go anywhere from a lot of surveillance, a lot of intel, a lot of working sources. People get violent, people start running from us, so it changes all day.
Folks, the United States Marshal Service is the oldest federal law enforcement agency in the United States. It was founded in 1789 under President George Washington, and from the Wild West days tracking fugitives and guarding judges to enforcing desegregation in the Civil Rights era, the Marshals have kept themselves busy making American history. Today, their primary missions are as follows: apprehending dangerous fugitives, protecting judges, witnesses, and courtrooms, transporting prisoners, and ensuring justice across all 94 federal districts. The Marshals we are with today, their bread and butter is capturing violent outlaws, and that's what we go out today to do. So, what's an example of how savvy some of these guys are?
It can go anywhere from like staying at a different location than they normally would to completely changing their identity, their look. Like we've had guys that have had like long dreads, they go bald. We have guys that like, I mean, we've had people that dress up as the other sex, like as girls, you know, all the way to that extreme.
Yo, that dude went bald.
We're assembling in a parking lot so that we can go converge on the
They got
location.
that trap.
See the intel, see who has the contacts, and see if these guys can make a capture of a fugitive. The big thing to know about a job like this is you might see in the movies it's constant action, kicking indoors, but it's a lot of waiting around, letting the information come in, working the contacts, and then just scoping a place out. It might take hours before you actually take the shot and move in on somebody. So this is kind of a hurry up and wait situation.
I'm a chef.
Oh, you gonna making a sandwich? He had his back to the camera for a reason.
What the hell kind of,
Is that jelly or chocolate?
jelly? Anybody want a peanut butter jelly sandwich?
I would think
You gotta make it. I'm not gonna make it for you.
All right, guys, we're going for Mr. Terrell Sparks for dangerous drugs. He also has a county case up here for weapons offense. 3 addresses in play, just from what we looked at from his past history here. The address on the collateral that they gave us is the one that Ryan's looking at right now. He likes the most. Street. I got Hutch out there right now. He's saying no cars are there, nothing at all. He got pulled over in the past with this chick's car, got a ticket, whole 9 yards. The chick lives on Medina. There's a rental car right out front of Medina. That's his dude's MOs. You know, moving drugs in rental cars, going up and down the highway here.
There's so much stuff on that vest, bro.
3 addresses kind of break up just in case we see him.
That's fine. I think cars here should blend. So
Yeah, we should be alright. So we can get...
if I got any questions, we'll be taking them down to the Fed courthouse. It's clear cut. Cool.
They is not playing.
So what's the intel you guys got about this hit?
Basically that he could be at one of these 2 houses. So as of right now, we have multiple people sitting on the residence, and we're gonna wait until we hear otherwise.
huge part of our success is the public. We blast out a fugitive of the week every week. What that does is that generates tips, you know, and we have the ability to pay tipsters for information that they provide. And the other part of that too is it's not always a money thing for people. There's a lot of good people out there just trying to do the right thing.
Right.
What's he driving? Was that it?
Is the car gonna be the
Oh, here it
gray
is.
Jeep? He's continuing north on 79th. Got your seatbelt on, Dre?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Anybody still on him?
So we think we might have target in this gray Jeep up here that we're following, potentially.
All right, indicating to go 90 west.
All right, guys, he got off at the Fulton Road, Fulton West 25th Pearl.
Get a good look if you can.
Nah, they love their job.
Suspect confirmed.
Just east on Clark from Fulton.
They love their job.
He's pulling into a lot over here by Cravings Food for the Soul. He's parking.
When it's go time, when we're at the point where we think we know where fugitives at, there's a lot of things going through my head. I'm trying to evaluate, like, first and foremost, the safety of, like, my guys and girls that are out there, and then making sure we're paying attention to the safety of the people. There's that element of, man, I hope this person just complies.
Right.
And I hope that, you know, this goes smooth and safe,
Right,
so that
right.
we don't have to do anything, you know, extreme to put them
Right.
into custody, or they don't make bad decisions.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ditched the car.
Why do you leave it running?
Think he cares?
That's true.
All right, so to recap, we still have eyes on the Jeep. We think it might be running still, but target exited the vehicle and walked towards that 7th whatever.
Call it when you guys are ready to lock it down.
Can you see anything?
No. I'm trying to stay back.
Yeah. No, I got you. There's a black man.
Oh, it finna get serious.
He got in the car, he got in the car, he got in the car.
They're doing it already. Too late.
Nope.
Watch crossfire, watch crossfire. He's making his way back to the highway. He's probably gonna get back to the highway from Valentine. Yep.
He is not playing.
This is Valentine.
All right. Yeah, let's just kill lights and sirens for now. Let's let it settle down. We got
that
something
dude
working
fled from
with
us. Not sure if he's going back to 71 or where he's gonna be going, but he fled from us. I'll see a picture of him, of his vehicle. I don't know if you guys got anybody in the area. If anything, he's gonna go back 71 to 90 to go back to his spot. So he stays on the east side. All right, thank you. Appreciate it, man.
This is getting serious. This is also some GTA like RP stuff.
We don't know, guys. We don't know where he's at.
It had looked like the marshals
How'd
had
y'all
Mr.
lose
Sparks
him
good and cornered
already?
at the restaurant, but
Y'all
at the
should have
last moment,
helicopters
Mr.
if
Sparks
y'all
was able
this
to get
serious
to
to
his
catch
car
him.
and do the dash and get away, as the local lingo goes. However,
or
what
not?
Mr. Sparks may have not been aware of was that the marshals were still pursuing him and had a plan to hit a house he was at the very next day.
Well, shoot, dang it. That is what we like to call a cluster. We didn't know that he was. I didn't know he was in the vehicle.
Nobody called out that he got in the vehicle. We were told that he was walking towards the car, and when we looked over, we saw.
Did you see the guy walking down the street?
Oh, so he's already
I
in
seen
the
him, I was
car.
like, that's not our
You didn't
target.
even see him in
That's
the
not
car.
him. He's like 50 years old. And then I look over, and dude's putting the car in drive.
How do you know when to call it and move on to the next person?
First and foremost, like safety is like, that usually dictates for us like when we're gonna leave something until the next day. Sometimes putting a little patience in, waiting, sitting there for another day, or coming up with other ways to know for sure that he's there. You know, I mentioned like a chess game, there's a lot of patience involved.
It's morning number 2 of our hunt with the U.S. Marshals. And what I love about this channel is we get to do both sides of the coin. We just hit a piece with Atlanta wanted fugitives, guys wanted for murder, robberies. And now we're on the other side of the coin with the U.S. Marshals. And it looks like we have a lot of...
Let's get to the breaking into the houses and tackling them dudes. Know what I mean?
They have cooking when we hit their office.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm trying to see the action. Facts or not, chat?
So what do we have on the docket for this guy?
Next target is going to be Reginald Henderson. He's
Oh, so he
wanted
moving
for
on.
having weapons
Okay.
under disability, legally concealing, carrying concealed weapon, receiving stolen property, drug trafficking, drug possession, and possession of criminal tools. We got solid information that Target works at one of the restaurants here on the street. We've already confirmed with the staff that he shows up here daily, and he's scheduled to come to work today. He's got
he
a
gonna get caught lacking.
He normally takes the bus here, shows up early for work, typically around 10:30, 10:40. Goal here is we're hopefully going to spot him soon enough, and then we're going to conduct an open air takedown here on the street, hopefully away from pedestrians. We do have information, credible information, that Target is known to carry a gun. I believe staff and or friends of his have confirmed that with investigators.
It's another one of our guys, that white Ford down the way.
Yeah.
They got undercovers. They is not playing.
Worst case scenario, dude doesn't show up. We got another place for him.
I don't know. I think if he doesn't show up by 11, I'm going to have Stevens see if they'll call him and check in on him, see like what the deal is. All right, you think we got him coming down the street right now? All right, south side of the street, so he's going to be on that side. He might be. Gray pants, black and gray hooded sweatshirt. Should be coming up like on your guys' left.
Is he walking?
Oh, yeah, I see him.
Oh yeah.
He's on our right.
lacking.
He's on our right.
He's overly lacking.
All right, we're gonna let him pass. He'll let us pass us. I'll tell you when to start moving.
He's
like
overly
2
lacking.
buildings away from map room. Hold on.
He's overly lacking.
All right, let's dismount. Let's do this.
Yup. Don't run no trip.
Police, keep your hands where we can see them. Let's go. Stop digging.
Don't run no trip.
You got headphones in? Take them out. Set the backpack down. Set the backpack down now, slowly. You got a warrant for your arrest. Set the backpack down.
Put it down or you will be tased.
Put it down. Let's go.
Put it down.
Set the backpack down now, or you're gonna get tased.
Keep your hands.
Woo!
Walk.
Not play with him. Do not play with them.
Turn around. Face the building. Face the building and walk backwards toward us.
They can either surrender peacefully, or sometimes they barricade and hide themselves in whatever structure that we're dealing with, whether it's a house or apartment. Sometimes guys run.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tase you in 2 seconds. Stop going towards the book bag. Put your hands on top of your head. Put 'em on top
Bro,
of your
just
head.
cooperate.
I'm giving you an order. Put them on top of your head. Put your hands on top of your head or you're gonna get tased. Get in the book bag,
You will get it again.
You're gonna get tased again if you don't comply. Stop moving your hand. Let's go.
I'm trying.
All right, let's go. Go ahead and guys.
Like, bro, is he slow? Why are you not cooperating?
Man, he was making me nervous. Man, we gave you plenty of opportunities. You're messing around playing games. You don't know what you're talking about? Okay. Gave you simple instructions. Put your hands on your head, walk towards us, and you kept walking back towards your book bag. We don't know what you got in the bag. You look like you were trying to run away.
You should have just cooperated, gang. You should have just cooperated, gang. This dude need 2 handcuffs.
As you guys saw there, he had a decision to make, comply with us. We could tell he was looking for an avenue to either escape. He had the book bag in his hand. He kept giving me looks like he was gonna go reach into there. Information we had is that he had a gun potentially, so I didn't know if he was going for a gun. At that time, we got to make a decision. You know, it's either going to be us or him, and I was worried that he was going to be reaching for a gun in his book bag. So we decided to deploy taser, and that was effective, and we were able to put him under arrest.
Suspect that we've been looking for a little bit here.
Reasonable
looks like he's
tame.
wanted for
Reasonable. I ain't gonna
engaging in a
lie.
pattern of corrupt activity.
That dude looked like he was on
has
timing.
a significant criminal history. It looks like too, like multiple arrests from multiple agencies.
My name's Ann Murphy, and I am the Assistant Chief with the United States Marshal Service in the Northern District of Ohio. 15 years I've been on the job. You know, we're not looking for people who jaywalk. We're not looking for low-level drug dealers, typically. We're looking for guys and girls who commit homicides, robberies, felonious assaults, rape cases, things like that. And people who don't want to be caught, people who are actively hiding from law enforcement.
So, you know, he's familiar with law enforcement. He knows the drill. He knows what's going on. He probably knows he's wanted.
She on the drill too.
Our team's set up over there right now. We're gonna meet up with them, finish pushing the information out to the rest of our team, and then we'll figure out how we're gonna deal with it. No movement. So it looks like the target may have left this original house, left in a vehicle. We're able to follow the vehicle for a little while, and it sounds like he may have gotten dropped off at another location, a secondary location. They are interviewing the driver that left the house, and it sounds like that person's being cooperative, so we're gonna try to get as much information you know, through that person.
Some days it's great because we, you know, arrest 10 people in a day, and other days it's really difficult because a fugitive who doesn't want to be caught gets away from us. My boss has always said you go from one failure to the next failure to the next failure with enthusiasm, and you keep working and you keep working and you keep pushing.
The rest of the team is sitting on the 3 side. They've got to go in on the 4 side though, because this is where the mailboxes are, so our eyes are going to be here. If for some reason somebody jumps out, starts taking off, I'll head forward, you jump out. Deal? I'll keep.
Show what they
keep the
doing,
car,
bro,
and
so
then
we know
Billy's
what's supposed
right
to
behind us.
happen, you know what I mean?
Are they already inside?
They're working on trying to get inside. So our team's going to be kind of moving around just a small portion of them right now to this side door. Nice.
Open.
Yep. First door's open. Do me a favor, just stand behind this car, thank you. Copy on the Hastings side.
I would say 100 things are going through our head, and especially depending on where you're assigned within the team, you know, depending on your role, you might have 2 thoughts going through your head, and that's it. Like, I need to watch this door, I need to watch this window, or I need to make sure I'm making sure the neighbor isn't gonna try to get me here because the neighbor's buddies with the fugitive. You're thinking about all the things that could be going on behind those
I
doors
wouldn't even be thinking
that you
about
can't
that.
see
That's
yet
crazy.
as you're going up to knock on that door.
The neighbor,
you know,
though?
are they gonna come to the door and say, oh yeah, you know, Johnny's just right around the corner, here he comes, no problem. We knew this day was gonna come, here he is. Or, you know, do they see you coming and, like I said, the family member hands them a pistol and says, go hide, you know, or run.
So they've got one in custody upstairs. He's up in the 3rd floor apartment. So they're just working on, you know, getting him, obviously he's in handcuffs now, but getting him kind of dealt with, making sure he's dressed, he's got his stuff that he needs. We'll let his views cooperative in there, let his family know what's going on. They'll bring him down, and then we'll take him over to county. Move on to the next one.
All right, let me go in there and get the cameras on my face, bro.
You're gonna do what we tell you when we tell you. This is going a whole lot different, right?
We got another target lined up. We just watched him come back to his apartment building. He got out of the vehicle with a female. They got like to-go food that they picked up. They went back inside their apartment. So we're heading there now, waiting for the team to arrive, and then we're gonna go ahead and converge on it.
See, like a mosquito trying to get in.
He's got a narcotics offense.
What puts this into the violent category?
So narcotics themselves, according to the Marshal Service, is a violent offense, just because everything that comes with it. But he's also got other violent offenses like aggravated robbery.
I mean, he's 57 years old, but you never know. He's 6'1", 260 pounds. He has a extensive rap sheet, so you never know what somebody's gonna do.
God dang, them tits is dark.
You're gonna need a shove or something?
FBI, open up. Boom.
Yeah.
U.S. Marshals arrest warrant. Kevin, come to the door with your hands up. Do it now.
It's the police. Come to the door. Yes, U.S. Marshals.
Come out here, Kevin.
Where? Kevin,
Come outside.
hands up.
Do it now.
Dan, you got your taser? You got an arrest warrant. Step this way. Step that way.
Yeah. Okay, I'm a little scared with that.
A lot of the men that we're looking for, they have a significant other. They have a spouse. They have a baby mama or mother of child. They have a girlfriend, a wife. The women in their lives seem to be very important for whether it's providing them a place to stay, putting cars in their name, giving them a place to lay low with. From our experience, we've noticed that women play a big role in either supporting or helping these fugitives.
We definitely come in contact with family members, girlfriends, moms dads and brothers, you know, really anybody who they are willing to help their fugitive family member. Sometimes it's because they feel like this person didn't do it, or what's sometimes terrible is they're the victim sometimes. And then, you know, they end up helping this fugitive that they're the victim of the crime for. The thing is, whether they did or didn't do this crime, there's a warrant issued for their arrest. And it's our job to find them until that warrant is cleared. They fight their case in the court system, and that really doesn't have anything to do with us, especially on the state side.
Dan, just let us know if he needs anything, or because if we don't need to deal with this, I'm just gonna leave it alone. How you doing, man?
You guys know you stick me, poke me like that, my man.
As you can see, some of them go easy, like that one, or some of them go like the last one. We showed up here, we were able to get in. We had good info. Obviously, we knew he lived here. Then we watched him walk in a little bit ago. Team went to the door, knocked. His wife was the one that ended up making first initial contact with us. They were compliant. That's the way we prefer it. You know, we prefer them to surrender to the door, nice and smooth.
That was
we
surrender.
Like
that was easy.
Force
that was
or
easy
have to
work.
do anything difficult with these, you know, with the people we're going after.
Wow, in and out in about a couple minutes, huh?
Yep. So we're back on Terrell Sparks from yesterday. This is the guy yesterday that we found in a Jeep, and our guys tried to get out on him to arrest him in the parking lot. He ended up getting in his vehicle and getting away.
So we're getting ready to set up on a target that we were dealing with yesterday. He got away from us yesterday in an open-air takedown. We found an address where we believe him to be at, which is just right around the corner from here. The difficulty is that this address backs up to woods and it backs up to a railroad track again. So we're trying to work through the tactics of making sure we're set up around the whole house quickly so this guy can't get away from us. So we're gonna get ready to get
they
rolling
locked,
here.
bro. Like, on some serious stuff, they in that bit. They talk about in it. Like, he is not playing.
Here, let's go. Right here, it's right here, dude.
Is that the Jeep?
Yup.
Hold the house, though. Still hold the house. Still hold the house.
Is that the dude?
You see that?
He's out! That dude is gone again.
So he slipped out the backyard. I saw him go. And now they're trying to establish a perimeter of where he went to next. They got their drone up.
Popped it. Got a description. All right, I got Mansfield guys sitting on Medina Stillmore coming this way.
When something like this happens, you guys call in additional units and police backup?
Yeah, at this point we're looking to have patrol cars from Cleveland Police, as well as the other teams that are in the area, basically anyone available at this point.
So we just got to update someone close by. Saw him. We're running towards this way.
Oh, they might have him.
Went down about 55th.
What do he look like?
I don't know where my flag is seen.
All right. One of the RTA guys said they saw him at 55th Street. That's all he said. He said one of the flaggers just saw him.
So Annie, what's running through your mind right now?
If he made it 20 blocks, it's going to be an impressive run. We got plenty of bodies out. The hard thing is we're just
This dude's a
spread out
runner
everywhere.
track
We have
star.
good comms, which is good. We're just trying to make sure you're taking in all the information that's coming over. We've got a drone up. We've got multiple teams out.
Clear the house, clear the house. Hey, police, come to the door, let's go.
One in custody at the house. Not our initial target.
The guy who had a parole violation?
Yeah, he's sounds like that person's still there.
We have a possible sighting that he was over here running, so we're working on getting the train shut down real quick. We're thinking maybe Terminal Tower.
He couldn't have got this far. I mean, we stopped. This is the one that we stopped. 337, 309.
No train could got to the tower, correct?
No.
On that train 337 and 185, RTA searched these trains. No one matched the suspect. They said there's no way he could have got to Terminal Tower because these trains got stopped.
So a guy got away twice in the last 2 days. What does that make you think?
First time, he was very lucky. He just got to his car faster than we got there due to traffic. And today, like we said before, he had surveillance footage up on his house pretty good. So before we had our perimeter set, he saw the surveillance us coming up and he ran out the back. Honestly, a little disappointed, but I'm not that disappointed because I know we're gonna find him. The thing is, he has to get lucky every day. We just have to get lucky once.
On scene, like all the swear words go through your head at first. You know, like you're just angry. But then, you know, you take that breath and you keep moving. You keep working through whatever set of problems you have, you know, whether it's having to get through the house, having to get through the woods, having to get through the train tracks, whatever it is, you work through those problems. And then you work on how do we get better? You know, do we make any mistakes? Do we do the right thing? Where do we need to improve ourselves so this doesn't happen again? How do we get better to do this? And in turn then, what's our next steps in our investigation? Like you can't dwell on what you did great or what you did wrong. You have to learn from it and move on.
Second time, he kind of got away from us. I mean, I was out there yesterday, kind of later, and we're trying to just, you know, figure things out. And we had another shot at him and took off again. So, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, work or invest, and we'll find him. We always do.
Day 3.
So we're gonna go from here to meet at a location, just like a parking lot, brief up the case while we're all together. And then the brief location is likely close to our, you know, address, our target address.
Thinking of how ugly of a situation it is for this guy has teen
Domestic
sons.
violence, strangling
right?
wife in front of kids.
Right? Like he's already
Put him in
and
jail!
on
Their
their
No!
mom. They got 2 other little babies in the house. They're probably scared, but want to stay with dad. I get it too. If we arrest this guy, we're taking dad out of the house, and that's also traumatic to the boys. Like I get that.
Yeah, it just feels like these boys are screwed in this situation
It's
either
rough.
way.
It's a rough go today. The silver cars are.
Mark,
Yep.
is that the hut? Which?
Across the street over here.
U.S. Marshals arrest warrant, come to the door.
Put him in jail!
We just don't need you there for it. That's all. I don't want you to step on any glass. Here, go ahead and have a seat. You can have a seat here. Watch your head. Go ahead.
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay, I'll lift you up. You're good. There you go.
Can I speak to my son 1 second?
Let me get you in here and I'll get him over. Here, strap him in. One of your dad wants to talk to him, you guys.
I guess what depresses me about that situation is, like, by all means, it sounds like that guy belongs in jail for what he did.
But he's still taking care of his boys. They're getting to school. He called him, you know, called him an Uber, made sure that, you know, he's got somebody there, 100%.
And for the next generation, like, you hope those kids are going to turn out okay, but
Yeah.
without a dad in the house or a dad that does violent stuff,
Right.
like, their odds to go into a route that's not
Yeah.
productive for them
But
is
I mean,
high.
they're good boys.
We were talking about this in the car yesterday, and I want you to kind of speak on this theme that you arrest guys, they'll be in the back seat, and when you get to talking to them, you find them to be actually likable guys in some way. Like, can you talk about the human side of the coin of who you're going after?
Yeah, of course. So the reality is everybody we arrest is a human, right? And you know, humans have good in them, and it's easy to, when you look at what they're charged with, to naturally assume that they're just some terrible person. But a lot of times what we've found is, you know, there are people that once you get them in custody and they're sitting in the backseat of your car, they're just like everybody else, just like you and I. Like, they have a sense of humor, they have like compassion, they're funny. More often than not, we end up developing some type of rapport by the time we get from, you know, putting them in cuffs till we're booking them into jail.
So what are we walking into on this one?
So we've got a new case just assigned to us. It's a female wanted for felonious assault. Shirley Jackson here is wanted for assault with a brick, actually.
Shirley, you look too nice to be hitting people with bricks.
And we're getting the rest of our team in the area here.
Brick!
Kind of creeping up, getting everybody a little bit closer,
A
and then we'll
brick!
get ready to deal with this house.
Do you know how long she's been wanted for?
The incident happened earlier this summer, June, July-ish, I believe. So not that long.
So has she been evading since then, or does she not even know she might
She
be?
may not know she's wanted, but I mean, she's got to know she hit somebody with a brick.
A brick?
So it's going to be one of these right here. So just...
Away! Away! A brick, dude. A brick. A brick.
U.S. Marshals with an arrest warrant. Occupants of 1664. Come downstairs immediately with your hands up. Make yourself known. Come outside. Come outside.
You got my clothes on?
What's your name? Shirley. Okay, where are your clothes inside? Where's your room?
Well, I verified your warrant this morning for the city of Cleveland, so we're gonna get you dressed, we'll get you downtown, then somebody will come talk to you about what's going on.
Wrap up the scene for us.
Yeah, so it was a smooth arrest. The female was at home. She
Put
was
her in
home by
jail!
herself. She was taken into custody. No big deal. She's super cooperative with us. She knew what the charge was about, but she even mentioned, she said she filed charges also from the same incident.
So they're filing against each other.
That's what it sounds like.
So for all we know, it could be he said, she said.
And they'll work it out. She'll get an attorney. You know, it's not like she's gonna have to fight this on her own. We made sure we got her family's phone number so she can get a hold of them when she gets into custody.
All right, folks, this has been a look into the U.S. Marshals rounding up violent fugitives. And
They do
friendly
not
division heads
play,
around the
man.
country watching this. We'd love to come to you next.